welcome. How are you doing? I believe all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Lord. Today we are going to discuss about types of pronoun. Pronoun is a very important chapter in your academic English. In your syllabus, you have pronoun reference. You can consider this lesson as a preparation of reading pronoun reference. If you don't have a clear idea about pronoun and types of pronoun, you can't understand pronoun reference well. So that in this lesson, I will teach you the types of pronoun. So before going in details about the types of pronoun, you have to know what is a pronoun. At first, let's focus on what is a noun. A noun is a word that names a person, object, idea, or place. Pronoun takes the place of a noun or pronoun, saving the need to write the noun twice. So a pronoun can replace a noun or another pronoun. You can use pronouns like he, which, none, and you to make your sentences less cumbersome and less repetitive. For example, Sally combed her hair after she rode her bike. So here we have written a very nice sentence without repeating the name Sally. If you write down Sally combed Sally's hair after Sally rode her bike, this will be very awkward. So using pronoun makes sentence sounds good. So this sentence is written very nicely that Sally combed her hair after she rode her bike. In the next sentence, when you go to the store, please buy cat food. So here also you is a pronoun. Which one of these do you want? So which and these are also you are pronoun here. None of the appetizers on the menu interest me. So none is a pronoun here. So all these sentences are written nicely using pronoun. If we don't use pronoun, then our sentences will not be very much attractive. The types of pronouns. There are several types of pronouns. Here we have 8 types: demonstrative, relative, indefinite, interrogative, possessive, reflective, and personal pronoun. Let's talk about a personal pronoun. What is a personal pronoun? We all know that the main function of a pronoun is to avoid repetition of a noun or noun phrase. The same function is done by the personal pronoun to avoid the repetition of a noun. So, personal pronoun is the pronoun which is used to denote the person in singular or plural form, and we use this pronoun in place of the name of a person. Personal pronoun gives us the information about a speaker, that is the person. Pronoun, whether it is masculine, feminine, or neuter, that is gender. Whether it is singular or plural, that is the number. Pronoun, whether it is subject or object, that is the case. So we can say that personal pronoun gives us the information about a person, gender, the number, and the case. Look at this one thing. Pronoun he is used for masculine gender. she is for feminine and it is for neuter gender, as well as non-living things. Okay? The plural form of he, she, and it is they. Them is used for him and her. Okay? So examples of personal pronoun. Here you can see that those are in bold letters. So those is a personal pronoun here. They have a good teacher. So they is a personal pronoun. The mother said, Sam, you are very naughty and you don't follow me. So you is a personal pronoun here. The teacher scolded her because she was late. This diary has nice pages and information, so I like it very much. I shall tell you about the job. So you is a personal pronoun here. You often answer politely to his rude questions. Okay? So here are so many examples. Have a look at this. Let's talk about possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun shows possession. So what is a possessive pronoun? Possessive pronoun is used to show possession. It is a part of speech. In a sentence, possessive pronoun is used instead of a noun phrase to avoid repetition of a noun phrase. So dear students, you can easily understand that we use possessive pronoun instead of a noun phrase. Possessive pronoun give clarity, sounding good. In a sentence, the possessive pronoun takes the place of a noun phrase. We can use possessive pronouns depending upon person, like first person, mine, second person, yours, or third person, his or hers. Number, singular number like mine, yours, her, his, or plural number ours, yours, and theirs. And gender, to indicate male, his, female, hers, and so on. Here you have a box. Subject I indicates to. The possessive form of subject I is mine. We, ours. You, yours. He, his. She, hers. It, its. They, theirs. My, mine. Possessive objects. My, mine. Your, yours. Her, his, its. Her or his. Our, ours. Your, yours. Their, theirs. Right. Interrogative pronoun, a question word. What is an interrogative pronoun? Interrogative pronoun is the pronoun which is used to ask a question. We use an interrogative pronoun to get proper information. These pronouns are always used in writing or speaking. There are 5 main interrogative pronouns. They are who, whose, whom, which, what. Whom is the subject form of who. Among these, whose can be used as an interrogative pronoun or possessive pronoun. Here are some uses of these interrogative pronouns. Number 1, we use who to ask name and family. For example, who are you? Who was in your house? Who are you searching? Number 2. We use what for things only. What is better than bitter gourd? What did you tell? What are you asking? What do you know about lightweight iron? We use what to ask about the profession of a person. What is your father? What is your name? What is he? We use which for things as well as persons. It is used for questioning concerning limited number. As which of those pens is yours? Which is the correct answer among these? Which is the right person for this job? Which student didn't obey the teacher? Which book can you give? We use who, whose, whom for persons only. Who gave you that book? Who carried the accessories of the car? Who broke the yellow design vase? Who stood first in the sixth standard? Whose was that book? Whose dress was that? Whose essay are we going to copy? Whose mobile is in your hand? Whom did you meet? Whom will she choose for our cricket team? Who are you going to call for a birthday celebration? Whom does she ask a question? So these all are example of interrogative pronouns. Here we have interrogative pronouns like who, whose, whom, and so on. Relative pronoun replaces the noun. The relative pronoun tells the relation with a noun that used previously. We can use relative pronouns to join two sentences. Always remember that relative pronouns are similar as interrogative pronouns. This pronoun replaces the noun of the previous sentence, and this describes a person, thing, or place. Okay? The word which replaces the noun in the next sentence, giving relation to a noun in previous, is a relative pronoun. So these relative pronouns are similar as interrogative pronouns. I have already mentioned that, like who, whose, which, whoever, whichever, whom, what, that, and whomever. And keep in your mind that interrogative pronouns are used to ask question, and this relative pronoun is used to join two sentences. Right. So how to use relative pronouns? We use who when we speak about people. Here are some examples. I met a scientist who invented that device. In this sentence, we used the pronoun who to relate with the noun scientist. This is a lady who works hard. A student who is an orphan lives in an orphanage. So in this sentence, this is a lady who works in or who works hard. This who is used here to mention the noun lady. In the next sentence, a student who is an orphan lives in an orphanage. Here who is used to mention the student here. Whom. Like who, we can also use whom when we speak about people. We use whom in a formal style. Mostly, we use whom in writing when a person is an object of the verb. Example. Here are some examples. The doctor whom I have consulted is very caring. So in this sentence, we used whom to relate with doctor, and it is the object of the verb consulted. She is an actress whom he married last year. The students, 5 of whom are absent. So here we have used whom to indicate the students. Right. What? She completed the homework that was given by her teacher. I don't know what happened there. So here, this what is used to mention the previous noun here. Which. We use which when we speak about things. He has acquired land which he had lost. In this sentence, which is related to land. I often visit the zoo, which is in Mumbai. So here, which is also used to mean the zoo. That means the noun phrase. He has watched your video, which is uploaded on YouTube. So which is used here to mention the video or your video. That means noun phrase. So this is also a relative pronoun. Okay. Whom with preposition. We can use whom with preposition also. The most common use of whom is with a preposition. Every film director rejected that horror story to whom he approached. She became happy as she met her friend with whom she had learned. So here, whom is used with and also whom is used with to. We use whose to speak about people, but instead of his, her, or their. He saw the child whose bag was open. The girl, whose brother is an actor, started working in cinemas. How to use relative pronoun? That. This is the program that I ask you to watch. So that is a relative pronoun here. It is used to mean the program. Okay? In this sentence, that is related to program. The clothes that he bought from his brother are of a new design. The degree course of technology that he chose will make him very happy to work. Here you have some home task. Do it by yourself. I talked to the girl dash. Car had broken down in front of the shop. Mr. Richards dash is a taxi driver. Lives on the corner. I live in a house in Norwich dash is in East Anglia. This is the girl dash comes from Spain. That's Peter, the boy dash has just arrived at the airport. Number 6. That. Did you do that? What or which? Number 7. Would you like to eat? So complete them. Right. That's the end of today's lesson. Our next lesson will be types of pronoun, part 2. So take care, dear students. Thanks to you all.